Hello, Facebook. It's to you. It's Sunday. It feels like spring. And I just wanted to say that I wanted to buy myself some yellow flowers. And so I did. Yellow roses, £4 from the local supermarket, because I just found out that today is the Iranian New Year. I have never been to Iran. I have no connections with Iran whatsoever, but a really good friend of mine who's written this amazing cookery book called The Saffron Tales, her name is Haan, posted on her Facebook page earlier that she had created this altar for the new year. So I looked it up, and basically it turns out that today, which is a festival that is celebrated all over the world, in certain parts of the world, is all about celebrating the arrival of spring. I literally read a Wikipedia entry. I am definitely no expert, but basically that kind of feeling is present for me as well. That sort of feeling of going, the winter has been long and it has been hard, and there have been all sorts of really difficult things that the world has been grappling with and which we continue to grapple with. But in the midst of all that, the clocks are going to go forward again in a week, in this country anyway, and the skies are kind of blue-ish, and there are yellow roses available very cheaply in supermarkets across the road from here. You can buy daffodils or whatever, but there's something about doing something to honour this transition, for me anyway. And it's been long, and it's been dark, and it's been hard, and it's been a struggle, and I just feel like, what if you could set an intention? What if I could set an intention, should we say, to welcome in some new energy? Like, the sap is rising, and there are more colours in the world, and there is a sense of newness and possibility, and just simply creating a space in your home where you have something like that, little sweetheart roses, £4, that make you kind of begin to look outwards into the newness and begin to kind of feel like planting a seed for something that is yet to come alive fully. Don't even know what it is necessarily, but you can begin to have a sense of something new that you can energize and create in your world. I had a chat with my neighbours. There's a brilliant couple who live down the pontoon, and they were saying they're going to plant a new meadow. A meadow literally this big, because they live on a narrow boat and they only have that much space, but they're going to plant a little tray and put meadow seeds in it, and they offered me some, and I think, yeah, I want to plant a little tiny meadow as well, because it just feels like a good thing to do at this time of year, to sort of make an action that actively embraces their sense of newness in the midst of continuing to grapple with everything that we have to grapple with that are ongoing things. But for me, there's a new chapter for my work, there's a new chapter for my website, I feel like I need a new team. I'm already putting the word out to the people I've already spoken to about this, but I just want some more energy, you know, some more kind of collaboration, some more creativity, some more light and colour, and to kind of fashion a path that inspires me to go forward into it one step after the other. Yesterday I had a session with a couple who are going to be getting married, and they haven't found the venue yet, so their homework was for me to go on an adventure, to set aside a day to get in their car and to imagine they're going over a threshold into a state of adventure, and then to flip a coin for the duration of this day, just to kind of go left or right, or follow an ice cream sign, or kind of like follow a colour for 10 minutes or something that just feels like they're going to look for their venue without all of the stress and strain and demands of having to find the perfect place at the perfect price on the perfect date. Just get back in touch with that sense of adventure, that sense of delight, that sense of joy. And there's something about that for me. There's something about kind of just going, how do you ignite that sense of sort of gleeful stepping into something that hasn't yet fully come into the world? It might be opening a new notebook and writing something joyful on the front page that inspires you to want to fill the next page with a pen that you allow to wander in words or images or whatever. It might be cleaning something that you don't normally get around to cleaning. I cleaned the windows of my boat earlier this week, and oh my god, it was such a pleasure. Put on really loud music and got stuck in. Still need to do the outside. Need somebody to hold my ankles so that I can dangle over the roof and scrub the windows of the Calder Lady, and that hasn't happened yet, but the inside's a lot better. Things like just like cleaning my floors, mopping them, doing a bit of a declutter, getting rid of some clothes that I don't want to keep anymore, getting rid of books that I've read and I'm not going to read again, that kind of thing. Just that sort of energy of just going, clear a bit of space, and in the space, a tiny little gesture of newness. These for me are like a £4 pathway to a sense of colour and joy and delight. And if I do plant my 1 foot meadow, that will be another version of that. I'm rewriting all sorts of things. I'm kind of getting really clear on what it is that I want to be doing this year and what I want to be offering the world, and I'm getting some really brilliant help around that. And it just feels like time. It feels like time to get a bit of light and colour and joy and newness and creativity. And it's not Easter. I know that that's the kind of the classic Christian festival of rebirth and all of that stuff, but why not take the fact that we're about to go to the spring equinox on the 21st, and it will be the time when we tip into spring and summer, and use that external fact to bring some of that energy into your life, whatever that is. I'm speaking for myself. You don't have to do anything. You can absolutely just crawl under the duvet and watch Netflix all day, and you know what? That's perfectly good use for Sunday afternoon. But if there is a space at any point in the next 24 hours where you just suddenly feel like maybe something new, maybe it's just writing it down and putting it in your pocket, and carrying it around and thinking about something that you want to kind of see happen in your life in the next 6 months or something. Or maybe it's buying yourself yellow flowers. I don't know what it is for you. I don't know if it's just a case of going on your own version of that couple's adventure and having a day where you just flip a coin and follow the ice cream signs and see what happens. Or if it's a case of something much more concrete than that, like you have a vision for a new creative project or a new job that you want to get, or some, I don't know, some aspect of your home that you want to refresh, or some decluttering that you want to do. Whatever it is, it's spring, and you may as well ride the tide of the sap that is rising everywhere anyway, and just enjoy this shift, because it's been a long winter. It's been dark, and the world is, you know, like I said, in need of a little bit of freshness and joy and energy and delight. So thank you, Yasmin, for alerting me to the fact that it is Iranian New Year. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I've never even heard it said. Truth, DJ. Yes, man, it's true. Nice to see you there. I miss you. It would be nice to hang out with you. Maybe we should put that in the new beginnings. Maybe we should put a little DJT reunion somewhere on the planet. That would be good. But in the meantime, just, yeah, plant a seed, metaphorically or literally. Draw something. Write a sentence that pulls you forward, you know, like play a tune that makes you want to boogie a little bit, that fills you with joy. Just make a tiny effort, a minute long, to welcome in the new. And I'm here doing the same. That's it. See you soon, guys. Lots of love. Bye.